Roast number 2 from Moneyman5 here, and this time we're going after, who was it again? Hang on. Right! It is my favorite brown man on the internet, Samit Sarkar. So, Samit, there are 2 things wrong with you. 1, where a veteran podcaster like Anthony Birch would just ramble while thinking of the next thing to say, you stutter and stall and and what the fuck? I mean, come on, when you're halfway into saying something, you should know how it ends. Or at the very least be able to continue saying things rather than screeching to a halt and rebooting for 15 seconds. And let me tell you, 15 seconds is a fucking eternity in podcast time. Is it because you have like 400 browser tabs open while podcasting? Is that it? Come on, Sarkar. Tell us what is so fucking important that you can't stop reading it even when you're in the middle of a sentence about NBA 2K6 or whatever the fuck you talk about. Which brings me to my second point. You play sports games. Doesn't that automatically make you a bro? Like, bro, dude, I was totally playing Madden with the bros, bro, and a pack of Natty Ice, bro. And this one time I got like a really intense game-winning touchdown, right, bro? And like me and Mike started making out right there, bro. It was so fucking bromantic, dude. Whoa! But really, Sarkar, sports games? I've heard you state a reason for playing sports games. It went something like, I could never take like a baseball bat and hit a baseball, like 400 feet or whatever, like when I get to play like one of the actual pros in like the show, for example, like one of the batters for the Yankees, and then like Brad will usually come in with something like, listen, man, the Yankees used to be cool, but ever since they hired Sporty McSporterson to be a batter, man, they've been hitting nothing, man. At which point you'll attempt a counter-argument, which will be cut off by Jim saying something about how Brad could hit a baseball into the sun. And then Jim would be cut off by Anthony, who would sigh and say something like, let the man finish. At which point you would say,
so, as I was saying,
etc., etc. You know what else you can't do in real life, Mr. Sarkar? You can't gun down the Covenant in space. You can't walk around in the afterlife trying to get color from trees to keep you alive. You can't jump on black people or punch bricks and make money come out of them. You can't do any of that shit, ever. But with enough training, you could be a decent baseball player. Right here on Earth. So what the Christ, man? Well, alright, seriously though. Sometimes you shine, Mr. Sarkar, and it is those moments that are becoming more and more common. Like when you say a full sentence about non-sports games without a single or I almost cry. When you say something funny, about 50% of the time, the timing is on the spot perfectly, and the whole Podzoid crew cracks up. It is these moments that make me tolerate your less awesome work. And here's hoping that you grow into a fine podcaster, my son.